In the trembling hush beneath the canopy of the Amazon, where the air is heavy with the scent of wet earth and ancient leaves, a shadow moves, small, dark, and almost invisible. Yet every creature around it knows this presence, for hidden inside that narrow body burns a force so fearsome it has shaped legends. The bullet ant, a creature no larger than a human fingernail, steps across a fallen branch as if carrying an entire empire on its back. And in truth, it does. Here, in the green cathedral of the rainforest, time stretches differently. Moisture beads on every surface. Light filters down in thin, trembling shafts. And somewhere deep within, a colony of bullet ants awakens. Each individual guided by a purpose nourished through millions of years of survival. They are among the largest ants on Earth, jet-black titans built from sinew and instinct. Their mandibles open with a slow, deliberate menace, and at their rear, a stinger the length of a thorn waits, filled with a venom that burns with a fire unmatched by nearly any insect. A single sting is said to feel like being shot, as if a spark of lightning has been hammered into the bone. Inside the nest beneath the roots of a ceiba tree, the colony shifts like a living river. Workers navigate narrow tunnels, antennae tapping, reading the world through vibrations and chemicals. These are creatures born into duty. They forage, they defend, they raise the next generation. There is no hierarchy beyond necessity, no hesitation beyond instinct, only the steady beat of survival whispering through the darkness. A forager emerges from the entrance, climbing the bark with confident slowness. Everything about the bullet ant is patient, calculated. It does not scamper like smaller, jittering cousins. It moves with the heavy certainty of something that knows it is feared. On a distant branch, a caterpillar rests, wrapped in a soft coat of hairs that glisten in the dim light. The ant pauses, antennae sweep forward, and then violence without drama. Mandibles clamp, venom rises. The caterpillar's body stiffens, soft defenses instantly meaningless. In the world of the bullet ant, weakness is simply opportunity. Yet this forest is not conquered easily. A twig snaps above, and the ant freezes. A jumping spider, nimble and curious, watches from a leaf. This is a predator that has learned caution. Many spiders attempt to snatch ants for food, but the bullet ant is no simple prize. The spider tests the air once, twice, and then retreats. Respect, won through the painful lessons of countless generations. Back at the nest, deeper inside the warm, pulsing tunnels, the queen rests surrounded by attendants. Her abdomen swells with the promise of new life. She is not a tyrant, but a source, the beating heart of the colony. Workers approach her, grooming her gently, feeding her, carrying her pheromones like sacred scripture through the nest. Every roll, every movement, every breath of this subterranean city is tied to her silent command. Far above, the rainforest sky begins to dim. A storm gathers. Winds snake through the treetops, and thunder rolls like distant drums. This is when the forest changes. The ground trembles with raindrops the size of pearls. For the bullet ants, this is both danger and opportunity. Rain can flood their tunnels, washing away entire chambers. But it also awakens the forest, bringing beetles, worms, and fallen fruit. Foragers march out, moving in lines that twist through roots and leaf litter like black veins. A rival colony of ants, smaller, faster, crosses their path. At first, only antennae brush. Warnings spark through chemical signals. The smaller ants hesitate, their numbers many, but their size half that of the bullet ants. For a moment, the air holds its breath. Then the clash begins. Bullet ants rush forward, not with chaos, but with grim determination. Mandibles lock, bodies twist. The smaller ants release formic acid, a burning spray that would repel most attackers. But bullet ants are armored in patience and pain. They overpower, they sting. The venom floods their enemies, each sting a sentence of blazing agony. Within minutes, the forest floor falls quiet again. The invaders retreat, leaving their dead behind. The bullet ants return to their trail, as calm as if nothing happened. Victory for them is not triumph. It is simply continuity. Night falls. Darkness thickens. Bioluminescent fungi glow faintly on rotting wood. And now the rainforest rhythm slows to a heartbeat. A bullet ant, perched on a vine, cleans its antennae with slow strokes, gathering the day's stories. Its compound eyes reflect the moonlight as if holding a galaxy inside. These ants do not see the world in detail. Their vision is limited. Yet through scent, vibration, and memory etched into instinct, they navigate this vast green maze with precision. A frog lands nearby, bright green skin shimmering. It eyes the ant with caution. Even creatures many times their size treat bullet ants with a deference bordering on reverence. The ant does not react. Night is for patrolling, for guarding the borders of their small but fiercely defended kingdom. Deep in the forest, however, another ritual unfolds, one that has shaped human myth. Indigenous tribes perform initiation ceremonies using bullet ants woven into gloves. Those who endure the stings are believed to gain strength, courage, the right to stand among adults. For humans, the bullet ant's venom is a trial by fire. For the ant itself, it is simply a weapon honed by evolution, a line of defense forged from survival's relentless demands. The pain it inflicts is not cruelty, but consequence. Hours drift by until the first pale wash of dawn brushes the treetops. Mist rises from the forest floor like breath from the sleeping giants. Bullet ants emerge again, ready for another day in the eternal cycle. A worker climbs onto a fallen log, tracing a path it has walked dozens of times, drawn by invisible chemical trails. It carries a scrap of fruit many times its weight, each step measured, each movement deliberate. What is the power of such a creature? It is not size, not beauty, not intelligence in the human sense. It is resilience, unyielding, unshakable, absolute. Bullet ants endure heat waves, floods, predators, invasions, hunger. They have lived in these forests for tens of millions of years, long before humans dreamed of empires, and long after the forest reshapes itself again. As the sun climbs higher, shafts of gold pierce the canopy and scatter across the nest entrance. Workers rush in and out, bodies gleaming in the light as if carved from obsidian. For a moment, the rainforest seems to pause, listening to the quiet determination of these small giants. They are architects of order in a chaotic world, warriors wrapped in silence, guardians of a realm older than civilization. And as the day unfolds in all its humid brilliance, the bullet ant continues its wandering, carrying the weight of its world with a dignity carved from fire. Each step echoes the ancient truth of the forest, that even the smallest creature can wield a power that humbles mountains, that pain itself can be a language of survival, and that beneath the shadowed leaves of the Amazon, strength often arrives in the smallest, darkest form. Thus the bullet ant moves on, unyielding, patient, eternal, an ember of the rainforest's fierce and lingering soul.